Stan Gibilisco here with a little more information about solar event forecasting that might interest you a great deal, even if you're not an amateur radio operator. It comes from the site of the American Radio Relay League, the National Association for Amateur Radio, as they advertise themselves. Very simple, easy to remember website, www.arrl.org. And they always have a solar update because radio amateurs are very interested in the solar activity because it affects the way that radio waves propagate through the ionosphere. The geomagnetic field affects the ionosphere, and that affects how radio signals are received. Generally, ham radio operators look forward to periods of solar maxima, which we are currently in, sort of on the tail end of, I believe. But go to now K7RA, that's the call letters of the radio amateur operator who keeps watch on the sun and has a whole bunch of links in here. The Washington Post ran this story about a possible geomagnetic storm. Let's look at that. See, solar forecasting is, in fact, being done as we speak. And a very active solar forecaster is K7RA, amateur radio station and operator K7RA. I have to say with some regret and embarrassment that I don't know the name of the person who does this. but I know his call letters now. But I just remembered that the ARRL has this information, and it's very interesting even for a layperson to read. Powerful X-class solar flare erupts from active sunspot. Sounds a little bit ominous, but the radio amateurs are pretty non-committal about this. Politically, they have no interest. They're interested in how it's going to affect the way that their radio communications go. It does say something about the effect that the recent solar activity had on air traffic control systems. I can't find it in here right now, I'm sorry to say, but that's just because I never notice what I want to notice when I want to notice it. David Moore sent this link last week about a geomagnetic disturbance on November 4, caused by the sun, which made planes disappear from air traffic screens in Sweden. Let's look at that. Solar storm knocks out flight control systems in Sweden, stranding people in airports. The interesting thing, and making you more intelligent if you take that little blue pill, sort of like, oh brother, okay, doomed quasar is headed for a powerful explosion. I wonder if that'll send a gamma ray burst our way. They got something else to worry about. Strong solar storm heading to Earth. A strong solar flare is blasting its way to Earth, but the worst of its power looks like it will barely skim above the planet and not cause many problems. So explore the ARRL website and go to the K7RA solar update. And you can get a lot of very interesting data there. Not alarmist, not political, not sensational, just the facts, man. And so maybe our electric utility companies ought to take a closer look at stuff like this. Like I said, in the other video, it already exists. Here it is, right now. I'm sharing it with you as as I speak, and you hopefully are still listening. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next time, so long.